Tinubu reportedly issues new directives to Rivers administrator. Of course, now they'll be giving him directives almost every day safe. They'll be giving him directives to do things now. President Tinubu has reportedly directed Vice Admiral Ibok Ete equals Ibas, retired, the newly appointed sole administrator of Rivers State, to establish a leadership system at the local government level. That's exactly what they're after. That local government, gong, is what Wike wants. Vanguard reports, following this alleged instruction, Ibas is reportedly planning to appoint administrators to oversee the 23 local government areas in the state. Now they hear? To oversee. He's going to appoint. Be rest assured that those names that he's going to appoint, now Wike approved names. The news of this possible development has created tension among residents and public political observers in Rivers. Concerns are growing that such appointments might contradict Nigeria's constitutional provision. Of course, it's going to contradict. Because why would administrator appoint local government chairman? Why? Which states that local government should be governed by elected officials. But it is an appointed officials that wants to pick a local government chairman in the state. No wahala. A recent Supreme Court ruling also upheld the autonomy of local governments, declaring that they should not be run by appointed administrators. Sources familiar with the situation told Vanguard that the list of potential administrators has already been compiled, raising suspicions about favoritism towards certain political figures in the state. Before Uncle, all of this is planned now. All of this is just to get what they want. That local government, it don't did the eye of Wike since. That is what he wants to do, control it. But that's probably what caused issues between him and Fubara. This has further deepened fears that the appointments could create political unrest and undermine grassroots democracy. Opposition groups and those on the other side of the political divide are said to be preparing to challenge the appointments if they go through. Challenge. Even this one where they come out in our government and never challenge them. Critics argue that imposing unelected administrators would not only violate democratic norms, but could also set a troubling precedent of executive interference in local governance. The source says, Nigeria must remain vigilant against this unconstitutional maneuver. Vigilant. We are vigilant, we can say everything, but what can we do? Nothing. As it threatens the foundation of grassroots democracy, any attempt to impose unelected administrators on LGs must be met with firm resistance from law-abiding citizens, political stakeholders, and civil society groups. Firm resistance. Will the rule of law prevail, or will impunity reign? The next 24 hours will be crucial in determining whether democracy holds firm or it is trampled upon. It has been trampled upon already. People should just calm. There's nothing that anybody can do. Oloshola Adelugba says, capturing the structures that have eluded them through backdoor. Do we then call this democracy? Of course, we are not practicing democracy again in this country. This is in no way a democracy at all. Nwankwo Emefule says, vagabond in government. Na so we see am. Na so we see am. Ugo Alfred says, Baba na man you be, may God be with you. Can you imagine? Witness Udoekong says, if APC government like, they can appoint military men to take over everywhere. They are ruling, not leading, and that isn't democracy. Yes, that is not democracy at all. Kayode Afolabi says, agenda unfolding, state capture. Exactly, that is what they want to do. They want to capture Rivers State. They want to be in charge of how resources are coming in, how resources are going out, and the local government. That is exactly what they wanted. That is exactly what Wike was fighting for. And Nobong says, things are revealing themselves day by day. The end shall justify the means. Una well done, no be small, una well done, no. They're really well done. Andy Omar says, who is even sure the president is still coordinated to be aware of some of these constitutional breaches, since by age only depends on the greedy closer aides who dish orders for rewards that will follow. Unfortunately for Nigeria. It is well. Adeni Bimbola says, small military administrator in Rivers State. You are crying, but you all have been praying for military takeover since una never see something. If military takes over, they will definitely not be doing this. And if military takes over, is it not better? They are saying that we are practicing democracy, when in actual fact, we are not practicing any democracy. We are not. Lucky Zoman says, APC rule Rivers State, would that make Wike arrogance see God the Almighty? I don't understand that. Adewale Kazim says, why President Bola Tinubu doing all this strategy all the way? You want to collapse Rivers State because of Wike. Why stop all this nonsense? Please, thank God, bless Nigeria. Inshallah. Okay. Tony Labo says, is Tinubu being controlled by someone who wants Tinubu to damage his name as the president? Of course. People don't know that he's the second in command. There's actually an actual commander. Mr. W. Now he's the one controlling. Is Tinubu not conversant with the constitution? What is his Minister of Justice advising him to do? Even the Minister of Justice himself, he supports him. It is well. Rhapsody Network says the dictatorship continues. Yes, so it really continues. Victor Koronko says Wike is now president. And INEC president is the chief staff, and Sheyi is the vice president. Shettima private secretary, exactly, because Shettima is nowhere to be found in all of this. We cannot even see his brake light at all. Where is he? Comfort Shield says right now, no sitting chairman in all local government based on Supreme Court decision. Administrator is needed to oversee the affairs of all local governments in Rivers State. So who is going to bring the list of names? Is it not Wike? Is that not the agenda? To put his people there so that he can be able to control? That's exactly what we are saying. We are not saying that, he should not appoint, but who are the ones he's going to appoint? Wike's people. Says well, Finebro says Tinubu is making way for Wike to submit the list of his boys at the local government. It is temporary. In the next 10 to 20 years, nobody will hear anything about Tinubu or Wike again. Of course. But Atabo says Nigeria democratically has 35 states and Abuja while one state, Rivers, belongs to Army. It's a good one. One by one now, calling for Army to take over the democratic government is coming. Closer, Abi? Closer, maybe. They should come and take over. Hopefully they will not be compromised. Igana Ngofa says, my good people of Rivers State and Nigerians know it now that Mr. President, this current National Assembly together with the Council of Executive have turned democracy to statocracy in Nigeria. Yes, so. Michael Minima says, if the President actually wants peace for the Rivers people, he should not be in a hurry to appoint local government administrators. What he should do is initiate peace talks immediately with the warring factions. If he is genuinely transparent in his dealing, you know that he is not genuinely transparent. I see this whole thing geared towards 2027 election. It's an avenue for them to prepare grounds for the election in Rivers State ahead of 2027, yes. Plan A isn't feasible with Fubara, yes. They know that Fubara is not going to help them out. So now they've taken over with Plan B to remove him so that they can plant the people that they want there and carry out with whatever it is that they want to do. It is well. God to help us. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.